A $200 per month raise for Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, and VA beneficiaries. Where do we stand with this thing and what is going on with it? All of the latest updates in this video. Let's get into it right away. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video as it's totally free to do so, and I am back every single day to keep you updated with all of this new information that is changing very rapidly, literally on a daily basis. Not only that, we're doing everything we possibly can right here on the channel to get additional resources and stimulus in the form of stimulus checks and permanent raises to all of these beneficiaries receiving Social Security retirement, disability, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, and anybody else who is low income or fixed income. So if you like the sound of that, make sure to subscribe right down below the video. I'll be back for you every single day. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Let's talk through this. All right, so this is a question that I continue to get multiple times every single day. Yes, I do see this question, so for those of you who have been asking for quite a few weeks now, I wanted to follow up with another video and talk about this and where we actually stand on this $200 per month raise that some people are saying was promised to us back in 2020. Now, let me give you a quick reminder on where this actually came from. So back in early 2020, there was a small handful of senators, Chuck Schumer, Elizabeth Warren, and Ron Wyden, that came together back in March of 2020, about a year and a half ago, and they came together with this idea to send out all of these beneficiaries, the ones that I've been mentioning throughout this video, Social Security retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, and VA beneficiaries, a $200 per month boost to your benefits through the end of the year. Now, this was back in 2020, remember that? As a result of everything going on. Well, as all of us know, here we are still sitting here a year and a half later wondering, is it still coming or is it not? Is it still on the table? What is going on with this thing? Now, again, I've seen your questions and I wanted to address all of that in this video and let you know where we actually stand with this $200 and what else we have cooking out there in the world right now in regards to raises for all of these beneficiaries. All right, so as I've said before, I'm here to keep you updated. I'm here to give you honest, transparent, and reliable information in all of my videos, okay? So I'm going to be totally honest with you with everything that's going on right now regarding this $200. I have done a bunch of research on this because I was wondering, considering the number of comments that I get on this on a daily basis, I was wondering if maybe someone's been talking about it. I have not seen anything substantial of anybody like of influence talking about this, as in people in Congress, right? I have not seen the president talk about it or people in Congress. So here's where we stand on the 200. Honestly, I think that ship kind of sailed last year. Honestly, I'm just being totally real with you right now. I hope you can respect me for this. I'm just being real with you. I haven't seen anything on the 200 in a very, very long time. I have not seen Chuck Schumer, Elizabeth Warren, and or Ron Wyden, or even the president come out and say even a single word about this 200. However, let's talk about what we do have going on right now. So, I'm just being real with you, okay? I hope you can respect me for this by just telling you the truth on this right now. I honestly have not seen anything on the $200 per month. I honestly think it was a great proposal at the time, and apparently just didn't get any traction, and they decided to just kind of get rid of the offer, just get rid of it, and just move on. Apparently that's what they've done because clearly they have their mind focused on other things right now. Is there potentially an opportunity for it to arise in this reconciliation bill? I mean, honestly, it could, but I'm honestly not going to I'm not going to cross my fingers. I'm certainly not going to hold my breath on it. But maybe, just maybe, it could come up again, since ultimately, like Bernie Sanders and Chuck Schumer's are kind of like the architects behind this bill. It possibly could, but again, let's just not really count on that. But here's what we do know. We do have other proposals out there right now to boost benefits. Let me talk about one proposal. We've talked about this in other videos, but let me hit on this one really quickly. It's the SSI Restoration Act. Now, this one would be raising SSI benefits by $279 per month going forward. So ultimately, it's actually a little bit better than the $200 per month for SSI beneficiaries, right? I mean, ultimately, $79 extra per month, which would go indefinitely, versus the other raise, which would actually just be a $200 raise for through the end of the year, according to what they've been saying. All right, that's one proposal that's on the table. We do also know that the president has his own proposal on the table to boost Social Security benefits by up to 125% of the federal poverty line, which just so happens to be, as of right now, $16,100, which is on an annualized basis. But if we calculate that out divided by 12 months, it comes out to $1,341 each and every month. So these are the couple of proposals that are on the table right now as far as how all of these beneficiaries could get additional benefits going forward. But let's be real. We've seen so many different proposals, so many different ideas, so many different things popping up over the last really year and a half, talking about all these different things: stimulus checks, stimulus proposals, raises to benefits, all of these other things. My point is, it literally could be just a matter of time until we get somebody else who comes out and says, all of these fixed income beneficiaries really need higher benefits. They really need a permanent raise to their benefits. We need to reform the programs sooner than later. I mean, let's be real. All of us recognize that this is a fact, right? All of us know that they need to raise these benefits at least to an equitable standard of living. I mean, right now, to expect somebody to live on $600 or $800, I don't know. It's unfathomable, right? Seriously. I mean, I think a lot of you can probably agree with that it's nuts that they can actually think that someone can actually live on that small amount of money. So yes, all of us know that these programs need to be massively overhauled. They need to be brought up to current times, as these programs have not been reformed literally in ages and ages. So it's been a very long time. And that's actually what they're doing with this SSI Restoration Act, is they are working their way through the process of reforming the program and ultimately raising benefits for all of these millions of beneficiaries. But then on the other hand, we have Social Security, which is a totally different animal, but at the same time, there's a lot more people within Social Security as far as retirement, disability, and survivors benefits, right? I mean, like almost 70 million people across the board right there. That's a lot of people. And again, it's a sad situation that even as we've seen comments being made out of Congress and out of the administration saying nobody who is an older adult or person with living with disabilities should ever need to live in poverty in America. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening with a lot of these benefits. So, I mean, to follow through with their statements right there, it would only be fair to work on these programs and to raise all these benefits up, right? But as I said earlier, in the meantime, we're doing whatever we possibly can, because realistically, the best and fastest way for them to get money out to the people right now would be in the form of more stimulus checks. They can do that relatively easily and quickly. We've seen it happen before. I mean, literally, it's just a matter of writing up a bill, getting it signed, getting it passed through the House and Senate, getting it signed by the president, and then boom, we've got ourselves some stimulus checks. It could happen very, very fast, and we know that is the fastest and easiest way for them to send out cash payments into the pockets and into the bank accounts of lower income and fixed income beneficiaries, right? So I hope this kind of laid it out as far as the $200. Now, typically, I made a video talking about this $200 per month raise, maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. I made a video and basically came out and said, there's nothing. I seriously have not seen anything. But I continue to get so many of these comments on a daily basis asking about the $200 raise. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to come back really quickly, hit on it quickly for you and let you know where we stand, which is, honestly, it was a good idea at the time, but I unfortunately don't think it's going anywhere. I'm just being totally honest with you. I don't think that one is going anywhere unless for some reason they reintroduce it in the next reconciliation bill and or some kind of other proposal that may mirror or be like a replica of some type of short-term payments or something like that. Of course, we need permanent raises, but at the end of the day, even something temporary would be better than nothing, right? Unless they reintroduce something, I honestly don't think that other one is coming back. That was way back in early 2020. It's a long time ago. Considering how long it's been and how long it's been since we've heard anything talked about, I just think it's kind of gone, you know what I mean? So again, I really hope that you can respect me for this. I'm just being totally honest with you. Sometimes I don't like to share stuff because I know some of you feel discouraged. I get it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm back every single day to help you out in any way that I can with things that are still going on right now. There's a lot going on right now with this next reconciliation bill. I mean, there's a ton of stuff coming out every single day. There are new announcements on this, things that they want to add into it. And I imagine out of that $3.5 trillion that is making up that entire reconciliation bill, there's going to be some provisions in there for us to take advantage of. That's a ton of money. As I've said with all the other stimulus packages, all of these stimulus packages have a little bit of pie within them for all of us. Everybody gets a little slice of the pie somehow, some way. We just need to figure out how. And that's my job right here, is to do all the research, lay it all out, and be like, hey, there's a little nugget laying over here. Why don't you guys come over here and grab a little piece with me? You know what I mean? So that's kind of my job here, and what I do is I find all of these little nuggets within these massive stimulus packages, and I figure out how we can get to them legally and ethically, right? There's always money in there somehow, some way. Just a matter of getting it and figuring out how much is actually there and how much of that pie can we grab, right? I know we want all of it, but, we'll get our share in any way that we can. So I hope this helps you out. For those of you who've been asking about the 200, there are some other, potential opportunities out there right now. The ones that we've gone through in this video, and I hope this helps you out. Please do not give up hope. There will be something coming. I can almost assure you that there will be something. We don't quite know what it may be at this point. There's a lot of different things floating around out there right now, but I'm very much committed to doing all the research and letting you know in any way that I can what we have cooking on the stovetop right now in regards to all these stimulus packages and all the stimulus provisions, all this money, raises, stimulus checks, all this other stuff out there right now. I will certainly be here for you every single day to help you navigate this confusing time. So subscribe right down below the video, share this with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other over 1,400 videos right here on the channel for you to enjoy. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you again in the next video.